Thank you. Thank you. Gecko, the old school gamer here, presenting Lamborghini American Challenge. One and done. Yo. Okay, so I have definitely one other racing game on here. Top Gear. And I really should just rate these one at a time and review them like by themselves. I really shouldn't compare one racing game with another one simply because they're on the same system. I guess each one has its qualities. And I'll get to Top Gear eventually. But this one, I'm going to say, is much better than Top Gear. Now, I don't know if Top Gear was before or after this one. And here's the thing. The difference between this one and the other one is, as a two-player game, I think they both suck. Okay, so plain and simple. I think both of these suck as a two-player game. But where Lamborghini American Challenge is ahead of Top Gear, it's ahead of Top Gear, is basically when you're in solo mode, playing the circuit, you're actually in a full screen situation. Whereas, and I found this was really weird. But with Top Gear, if you're playing a solo game, the screen is still split screen. Makes no sense. I don't get it. So when you're, and then of course, Top Gear everything on the Super Nintendo is kind of cartoony in a way, if it's not Mortal Kombat 2 or even 1. So this is very cartoony. And yes, this has cartoon elements in a way, but at least on solo, when you're playing solo, it's full screen, which you would expect it to be. It would have to be that way, because there's no reason for it to be on split screen if you're playing a solo game, solo missions, or solo anything. But this is split screen all the time. And that turns me off a little bit. So here we go. Lamborghini American Challenge, I think, is much better as a solo game, but not. Here we go. I gotta wiggle it just a little bit. Let's try this here. We'll get it. I stuck it in and it was just fine 2 seconds ago. There we go. Yeah! Lamborghini Diablo, a trademark. And I know this because when I got these several weeks ago, a six-pack came over. And some of you know him as Chaos, came over, and we played single player. We played two-player. And it was like, oh, okay, cool. It's an all right. But then when we got into solo play, which is what we're going to do now, it's 100 times better. 100 times better. It's so much better solo play. So this is a solo game with elements of two-player, which, you know, is not bad. But if you got your buddies over, you're not going to play this. You're going to probably play Top Gear because it's built around split screen. This is just better as a solo. I think also part of it is when you're split screen, the screen is literally cut right up here. And then now you have two, and it's hard to see ahead. So I don't know. It's just, yeah. So here we go. All right. Titus presents Lamborghini Challenge. Let's see what options there are. I always like to check the options. Number of boost. Well, fucking A. Let's increase this by a whole lot. 2. Okay. Number of races. We'll keep that. Miles per hour gambling. Yes, of course. Let's teach our kids to gamble. Alright. So, I didn't get to change too much. Really not even... almost not even worth going in there. Alright, so championship. Here we go. Pick your character. I usually pick this dude. Nope, not him. This dude. Joe. And I always bet as much as I can. Now, you do run out of money. So, your map is... You don't really get this map on two-player because... I mean, you're not racing in the circuits. So, this is... Again, this is so much better as a single player. Alright, so you move your little icon up here around like a mouse, you know. And then these red ones, I don't think you can do those yet. Nope. Yeah, we'll do that one. Memphis. And there are your opponents. We have $6,000. Look at this password. This password sucks. Chances of me playing this all the way through on several days, several real days, is not going to happen because I'm not going to write this password down. I will take a picture and maybe do it that way, but back in the day, you'd have to write this shit out, and it's like, oh my god, that's a long ass, you know, and that's not to be like angry video game nerd or anything like that, but passwords, long passwords, suck ass. You know, he does it as a comedy, James Rolfe, and it's like, you know, yes, he's true. It is true. Long passwords and complicated passwords suck ass. This is one of those. So we are not going to be doing those. So here we go. Okay, so they're gonna wager bets. I'm just gonna give it all, and probably, I'll tell you what, somebody is probably gonna drop out once they see my bet. So I'm gonna highlight bet. Hey. There we go. Let's go. Let's bet the shit out of this place. Hell yeah. Boom. We're gonna bet $5,000. Let's fucking go. Boom. Let's see who's a bitch. Yep, you're out, bitch. You're out. Oh, yeah, you're out. Alright, so the mafia looking motherfucker, boom, is in. And I just missed the starting point. Starting gun. Ah, well. It's alright. Oh yeah, up there where the car is, says 77%, 8%, 9%. That has to get to 100. I think that's much better than an actual map of the racetrack. This is gonna let me know, motherfucker, how quick the finish is. Oh, I hate the hills. There's one of my rivals. So it is cartoony looking and everything, but the graphics are not bad, especially for, you know, Super Nintendo. It's no F-Zero, that's for sure. Motherfucker. 54%. I'm in third place. Okay, I don't normally lose the first race. There we go. I'm in first. 64% of the race is done, so we're over halfway done with this track. Almost 75%. I think you run out of fuel as well. No, that's damage. Okay. You got to repair your vehicles in this game. That's the other thing. I almost forgot about that. What the fucking hell? So I got 3 damage on my vehicle up there. It's like 3 bars of damage. If you let that go too long, your damage is going to be very expensive to fix. So I got $2,500 plus my winnings for these bets, which only one guy bet me. The other 2 dropped out because they're bitches. So, you know. I imagine if, let me think about this. If I put in $5,000, 2 people drop out, then if I would have bet $3,000, they might have stuck in, and I would have won 1, 2, 3, at least $9,000 instead of just 5. I probably would, you know what? I'm gonna try that. But the other thing that's kind of funny is these characters. I mean, you got Bozo in number 4. Like, really? Bozo? Okay. Mary, Brett, Cooper. These are realistic people. But Bozo. And Clint. What the fuck is up with Clint? Right? I mean... okay, Automo. And then you got Scott, who's a ninja. A ninja! So, okay, here we go. We got a Borg from Star Trek. Khaled. So the characters, you know, they're weird, sort of. Most of them are normal, I guess. But that tripped me up. Why? Bozo. Okay. But like I said, this is 100 times better than a 2-player game on this. So that password obviously changed. So let's go to Florida. So you can only go to the ones that are... oh, by the way. Also, up here, the police is possible. The prize is $8,000. The fee is $4,000. Let me see. Let me try this. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Boom. There we go. There we go. Did we not go twice? Alright, so there's only 2 people here. So if I bet... I wonder... Let me go... Let me go $2,000. Let's see if they'll... Let's see what happens. Boom. Okay, they're gonna. He's going. All right. So, okay. I was hoping the other guy would stick it out, but he's not sticking out. So I'm gonna bet the max because this Joker pushed out. So here we go. We're gonna bet all of it. And if we lose, we have to go to the lower fees again. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna get $6,000. So, yeah, that's funny. I assumed the computer would not outbid the other computer for the fee. Or for the prize. But I was wrong, obviously. Alright, let's roll. So for every Lamborghini I pass, I win one. So, but that car, those green ones, they don't count. Like the red ones, they're counting. Sometimes you are yellow, sometimes you're red, motherfucker. So let's see here. And the cops are here. The cops, they slow you down. They absolutely do slow you down. I wonder what the difference is between offender and rival. Again, well, okay, so this is not Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, so it's not as good as that, that's for sure. But I think it's cool that they did introduce cops into this racing game. I'm wondering if this is the first game to do that. Like if you're just racing and then the cops show up. I'm talking like legit racing game. Instead of, you know, like Spy Hunter or something like that that might have cops in it. Oh my god. So this should be first place here. Okay. Less than 15% left. Come on. Come on. I think I got it. Now I'm the offender. I guess that's where the cops are going after at the moment. There we go. We'll get the overheads. Right here. Boom, boom, and boom. We're good. Yeah! I'm getting rich. $17,000. So these are all the same people, for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. There's like 19 characters, so. And then more places do open up. Oops. Amateur. There's weather as well. dry weather. Oh, please. Oh, you're certain to have police here. Average difficulty. No please, but average race. Possible please, average race. New York City, no, Boston. Amateur. Cool. So, yes, here we go. Lamborghini American Challenge. I do like this. And again, this is definitely a single-player game. Joe Sixpack USA will sit here and tell you that, yeah, it does suck as a two-player game. And I was going to wait until I go through here alphabetically, but I don't have that many Super NES games. So this is coming up next, Top Gear. You'll see what I'm talking about. Even though Lamborghini is cartoony, right here, at least the graphics are better than in Top Gear. You think even with the split screen in this Top Gear, you would be able to compress the graphics better. Like the graphics didn't have to be as big, let's say. And bigger shows its flaws. But anyways, whatever. This one's good. This is at least a B in my book. So, Lamborghini. Good job. And he would also say, Sixpack would also say that this is the only game he would recognize. Like, there's no other Lamborghini game with the name in the title of Lamborghini. And, I actually found one. And I think it was on the 64. It was just a quick search. I was like, Lamborghini games. And there was actually one more that we know of. And it was kind of interesting. It's like, okay, cool. So maybe I'll be on that. Maybe it's either 64 or PlayStation or something like that. So, yeah, there is a part 2 somewhere. I don't know if they call it a part 2. They may just call it something else other than American Challenge. But yes, this is definitely a B. Very good. Very good single-player game. Not good as a two-player. It's, so we had more fun taking turns racing. That's how that is. So, adios, amigos.